Hi, everybody. Happy Thursday. Welcome to our team call. We're going to do this a little bit differently because I have not done a Coach Basics in a while. So we're going to do a Coach Basics. But of course, I had some technical difficulties. My presentation for Coach Basics was not working. So I utilized another coach. I found one of her old Coach Basics, has the same exact information, just looks a little bit different. We're going to use her. So thank you, Ashley Feld Dyson, for being a boss. All right, so we're going to go through this as quickly as possible. So make sure you're taking notes. Questions that you have, either drop them in the chat or right at the end, we will ask those as well. But I just want you to think of this call as a refresher for some things. Some of it might sound familiar, which is great because this is all, it's all about just kind of taking it all in and committing it to memory. There's a lot of stuff that goes into building a business. And a lot of people look at that as something scary, right? So you start taking this stuff in, you start to realize like, oh my God, I don't know what all of this is. And you start to back off. That's what most people do. They back away from it. We're not going to do that. We're going to lean into it, right? Because learning is power. Knowledge is power, but I don't believe that applied knowledge is power. So not only are we going to take it in, but we're actually going to use this stuff. So let me share my screen. And let's see. Um, this is what I'm looking for. Yep. Okay. So, like I said, I'm going to use, oh my gosh, stop it. Ashley Feld Dyson's Boomsy. All right, can everybody see my screen okay? This is what we're going to go with. All right, so see it says Team Elevate. That's Ashley Feld Dyson's team, and I'm so grateful for her for hooking me up. So, all right, let's jump into it. Before we get into the actual slides, I just want to take a moment to talk about mindset and why it's so important in this business. And if it sounds like nonsense, that's okay. When I first started coaching and all I heard was this mindset, I thought it was stupid. I just wanted to make money. I wanted to recruit people as quickly as possible. And I wanted to just become a top coach. I didn't care about mindset. I didn't think that that mattered. But as I've progressed through my business, I've realized that my business will not grow if I'm just thinking about money. My business will not grow if I'm just thinking about making it to the top or advancing to the next rank, because that's not what this is about. You can join any multi-level marketing company and just do sales. Like Herbalife, it works. Arbonne, all these other companies, they don't care about their people. They care about their products. So they just push products, right? We don't push products, but there's something extra in that. It's an amazing thing because we get to build ourselves through our business. But there's some extra stuff that goes into that because we're not salespeople. So when we focus on the mindset piece of it, we have to really truly believe and have faith in the things that maybe we can't see yet. So as you start coaching, or maybe you've done it already, if you start to Google multi-level marketing or you Google Beachbody scam, you will find tons of angry people that are going to tell you that this is awful. It's going to waste your time and your money, and it's just the biggest pyramid scheme on the planet. You can find tons of those people. And the more that you search for them, the more you're going to find them. Y'all, I want you to get that out of your head. Okay. I want you to do your research, right? There's a lot of research to be done, but I want you to understand. I started doing this in January 2018. I have been building this business every single day since I started. And this scam, it's not there. Okay. But it does take time to build a business. Your goal is to be a successful coach. So that means there's going to be ups and downs. But when you're looking at the big picture, right, you're going to make it happen. Even if it's somewhere deep down there, that you are destined for amazing things in this business. And you might not see them right now. That's okay. That's where the mindset piece comes in. And you're going to hear this a lot on the Team Boom calls, which are on Tuesdays at 8 o'clock Eastern time. You'll hear this a lot from Pat, who is our biggest upline coach, right? So he's the dude that's been doing this since 2012. He talks about this escalator mindset. So I want you to think of yourself, picture yourself standing at the bottom of an escalator. and the escalator is it's going down, right? So, when you're a kid, right, and you try to run up the escalator that's going down. So you take off, right, and you start going up this escalator and you're like, oh, this is awesome. I'm going to get to the top. And then what happens? You start to get to a certain point and the escalator starts pulling you back down. So you got to keep running to try to get to the top of the escalator. But as soon as you stop, it's going to pull you back down. And this can go on and on and on until eventually you get exhausted. And two things are going to happen, could happen. One, you make it to the top because you push through and you get to the top of the escalator, or the escalator is going to pull you all the way back down to the bottom. That is your business in a nutshell. You are running up the escalator, and there are going to be things that happen. There's going to be setbacks. There's going to be coaches that quit. There's going to be days that you don't want to work out. And that's going to be the escalator trying to pull you back down to the bottom. 99% of coaches get pulled back down to the bottom because they don't want to fight through the hard stuff. As soon as it gets hard, people disappear. Oh my God, wow, you actually have to work for what you want? I'm sorry. Welcome to reality, right? So you are going to face resistance on your escalator ride to the top, right? But you're going to push through them. We are going to push through them, and you have to trust that the success that you're looking for is at the top of this escalator, and you are going to get there as long as you are consistently moving forward to the top. I think about this all the time, especially when I have bad days, especially when something goes wrong, right? I could use any excuse to fall back down to the bottom of my escalator, but I am too committed and I've done too much to get to this point to let a bad day or a bad moment ruin that. So keep that in the back of your mind. We're all on this escalator trying to run up it. Most of us are just going to fall back down to the bottom. Don't be that person. All right, so let's get into all of this. What are the basics that we talk about when we talk about coaching, right? It always starts with you. It always starts me. It starts with me. It starts with you. This business is not going to grow and you're not going to find success if you do not keep yourself first. So what does that mean? Move your body every day in some kind of way. Even if you're just doing a rest day, do it. Build the habit of taking time for yourself every day and keeping your body healthy and happy. Drink your shake. Make sure that you are fueling your body inside and out, right? We have the most amazing superfood shake on the planet. And if you don't believe that with all your heart, you got to do more research, because once you feel that and you know for sure 100% that what we have is the greatest product in the world, it becomes so easy to talk about it and share it with others. You don't feel like a salesperson when you're in love with what you have. You feel like a rock star, and you feel like you have a gift that you're sharing with other people. So move your body, drink your shake, listen or read personal development every single day. Again, this was something that I didn't do at first, and it hurt me because I wasn't growing as a person. I wasn't growing mentally. So every single day, find 15 or 20 minutes of a podcast to listen to while you're driving to work. Read before bed. Read when you first wake up. If you're into devotionals, just do something that fuels your brain, and you'll find that when you read personal development every day, that is easy money, because when you're listening or reading personal development, now you can take those ideas and turn them into your own words. Boom, now you have something to post about. My most inspirational posts have been the product of the personal development that I was listening to either that day or the day before. So use personal development, make yourself better, because as you grow, your business will grow. Post on social media. I did a little live about this earlier. I'm going to create a workshop so that we can go through and actually do a 5-day social media workshop. I know some people just feel like it's scary. I felt the same way. That's okay. But post on social media. I want to see you, and your audience wants to see you. So we're building the consistency, right? We are building the belief. People want to see what we're doing. They don't care that it's Beachbody. They just care that they can relate to us in some way, and we're showing them how possible it is. How possible it is to be a super busy mom and student and teacher and worker. We have all this other stuff going on, and yet we still find time for ourselves. We still surround ourselves with empowering women on our team. Talk about that, post about it on social media. And finally, grow your conversations. Our goal, our job is to connect with others, invite them to this opportunity, get them to say no, because most of them will, and then prove them wrong. Show them why they want to be a part of this team. But you can't do that if you're not talking to people. You can't do that if you're not adding people to your social media every day. All right, let's talk about Success Club real quick. If it's a refresher, I'm sorry. But again, you're just taking this all in so that it becomes second nature to you. So that when somebody asks you, hey, what is Success Club? You can rattle it off at the top of your head. Or as you get new coaches, this is what we need to be teaching new coaches, right? We need to be having these calls. I'm going to do them every week, whether people are here or not. Every new coach that you have and all of their new coaches and all of their new coaches, they are all going to be on this team page and they are all going to be invited to these calls. So we're teaching, right? We're duplicating the process. So what the heck is Success Club? Success Club measures the amount of lives that you are changing every single month. So super important here, challenge packs and completion packs, the two best ways to build your business. A challenge pack gives you a year of Beachbody On Demand, 30 days of Shakeology, all the meal plans, access to the challenge groups for life, and the program materials for whatever challenge pack it is. Right now it's Morning Meltdown. That gives you 2 Success Club points. So 1 challenge pack, 2 Success Club points. Same thing goes with somebody just ordering Shakeology. If they just order Shakeology and they order it on Home Direct, which means that it auto ships every month, that's also 2 points. If somebody just buys a year worth of Beachbody On Demand, that's 1 Success Club point. So these Success Club points build up and they help your business grow. When you get Success Club points, you know your team is growing and you know your business is growing because you are changing lives. You are getting others on board with these products. So, we want to be, I want you to focus on Success Club. Don't make it the main focus, but gauge where you're at during the month so that you can see where you're going to be at Success Club. And it doesn't say it here, but Beachbody will reward you for hitting Success Club. So if you help 3 people every month, that's Success Club 5. It's actually 6, but they call it 5. You get free leads from Beachbody. You get, free swag from Beachbody. And if you help 5 people every month, that's Success Club 10. And Beachbody will give you guaranteed leads that are ordering something and they're going on your team. You get them, right? You also have to be Emerald, which we'll talk about in a second. But Success Club points add up, and that's what is also used to measure whether or not you will get an invite to the free annual Beachbody trip. So the points that you are making this year, all of the points that you're making in 2019, they will go towards the 2021 trip, okay? So last year, 2018, that's when I started coaching. All of the points, all of the Success Club points, all of the lives that I changed in 2018, that got me a free trip to Punta Cana that Beachbody is doing at the Hard Rock in March of 2020. So, and I get to take my boyfriend for free, right? Help people change their lives because you will get rewarded for it. I never would have thought that I'd get to go on this free vacation. I was wrong. And now I'm going to shoot for that every single year because I like going places and I like when other people pay for it. Simple as that. Success starter. What is a success starter? So this is exciting. And the other thing I want to mention about mindset as we go through all of this stuff, because it's going to happen where these thoughts are going to creep into your brain where you're thinking, oh my God, that sounds really hard. Oh my God, there's no way that I can get a free trip from Beachbody. Anytime you feel one of those thoughts coming on, I want you to take a deep breath and literally say out loud, shut up. And I want you to change that thought as soon as it comes to you, because the sooner that you get that out of your head, the sooner you can actually start building your business. If you're mentally blocked and something is holding you back from actually reaching this because deep down you think it's hard, you're going to have such a hard time building your business. Tell yourself that this is attainable. Tell yourself that you deserve this and that you are working your butt off to make it happen. You are your best friend in this business. I'm going to help you every step of the way. Our team is going to help you every step of the way. But no one can change that voice in your head except you. So if it's fighting you right now, you got to make friends with that girl, because if you don't, you're going to take a lot longer to get to where you want to be. And that sucks. And I don't want that for you. So as I'm talking about this stuff, tell yourself, yeah, why not me? why not me, right? Somebody's got to do it. Success Starter is someone who hits Success Club their first 3 months in a row. So if you help 3 people, whoa, my fingers are like weird. If you help 3 people every month for your first 3 months as a coach, you will get you'll get this recognition as a Success Starter. So this is somebody that is showing that they are serious about building their business. You also get a free ticket to our annual Beachbody Summit, which next year is in New Orleans. It's in July, I believe. Our team, so I already bought 2 rooms at one of the hotels in New Orleans. So I don't want hotel pricing to be an issue, so we're just going to shove our team in those 2 rooms. You're more than welcome to get your own room if you want, but if pricing is an issue, we have the hotel rooms available. So I want you to, I want you to focus on Summit next year, and I want you to tell yourself that you're going to be there. And if, like I've been saying, if you order your Summit ticket right now, if you order that ticket and you get to Diamond by December, I will reimburse your ticket. So I want you to be working towards your goals, and I also want you to feel like you have a really good incentive for doing that. And Summit will change your business. That is something that should be a non-negotiable. If you are serious about building your business, you will be at Summit with us next year in New Orleans. So more to come on that later. Your goal each month should be to hit Success Club 5. If you're not helping at least 3 people every month, then you're just a discount coach. You're not getting the benefits that Beachbody offers. So strive for 5 or 3 lives, right? Strive for Success Club 5 so that you know you are adding people to your team and you're helping it grow. Now, with that being said, depending on the mindset that you're planning to have on this, go bigger, right? I shoot for Success Club 10 every single month. I will not settle for less. And that's solid in my head. Because I don't want to settle, right? I want to know that I'm working as hard as I can to be reaching out to as many people as possible and changing all the lives. All right, let's talk about left leg and right leg. And again, this stuff we also talk about in the Emerald call, which I try to do usually every other week. So we will be having one of those coming up soon. This is what your business looks like. There's you in the middle, and then you have a left leg and a right leg, kind of like a body. Every single coach has a setup like this, and every single coach starts off with just themselves. The top coaches in the network right now that are making millions of dollars from Beachbody, they started off at day 1, chapter 1. They started off with nobody on their team. So again, don't tell yourself that it's not possible, because somebody needs to be that top coach, and it might as well be you, okay? So you're here and you're showing that you're serious about building your business, so let's build. As you grow your business, your legs are going to grow. Your left leg and your right leg, that's your downline. So you'll hear a lot of talk about your downline and your upline. I am your upline. Some of the people on this call could be your upline. I would have to look and see what it looks like, but we all build on top of each other, right? So as your business grows, so do your legs. We will strategically start placing your coaches on each leg. So as you start building your first 2 coaches that go, we'll put 1 on your left leg and 1 on your right leg. Once you have 2 coaches, 1 on each side, that's how you get to Emerald. That's the first rank in Beachbody that shows that you are serious about building your business. And that shows that, you're growing, and we are going to work to keep growing. So we strategically place your coaches. Don't worry if it sounds confusing at first. That's what I'm here for, to make sure that we put all people in the right places. And as you start to, work through this more and you understand how your downline works, it becomes a lot easier. So don't worry if it sounds confusing right now. Your upline coaches will be building one of your legs. So everybody has a weak leg and a strong leg, which I'll get into in a moment. But basically, your weak leg, it's just what it sounds like. That's the leg that only you are building because you're the top of that leg. Your other leg is your strong leg. And that means that there's coaches above you that are going to be putting coaches underneath you. So you will see coaches pop up underneath you that you did not put there, but you benefit from everything that they do. Make friends with these people. Da, da, da. All right, rank, right? Here's the 3 the 3 basic ranks that Beachbody uses to recognize advancing your business and really just getting yourself fired up, right? So some people don't care about rank. Some people don't want that recognition. I like rank recognition. I think it's a really good way to gauge what you're doing, but it's not the only way, because again, there's so many other things that you could be doing with your business that the rank isn't always going to matter. I have been at 1-star diamond and I've been at emerald. So it will change based on the coaches that you have in the seasons of your life, and that's okay. The point is to stay consistent so that you know you're doing everything you can to continually grow, not only your own business, but your coaches as well. So emerald, right over here, this is where your business really starts, right? Before you get to emerald, so let's say you have no coaches underneath you, you are just considered a coach. You don't get any of the benefits that Beachbody gives you, for advancing your business. Once you get 2 coaches, 1 coach on your left leg and 1 coach on your right leg, now you're emerald. Now you're showing the world that you are serious. Most coaches never even get to emerald, and I refuse to let any coach on Team Prevail not get to emerald. So it should be your goal to get to emerald, because it is definitely my goal, because I want to see you grow. You're here for a reason. I believe that everything happens for a reason. That's why you're here. So we are going to work on that. And not only are we going to get you to emerald, but we're going to get you to ruby. We're going to get you to diamond. We're going to get you to star diamond. If you're telling me that you're here to run this business and make it something that is yours and something that you are benefiting from, we're going to make that happen. We're both going to put that work in. So emerald is the first step in building your business. If you are not emerald yet, we will work on that. Don't worry, we will get there. Ruby is the next rank. So as you can see, that means you have 3 coaches on your left, 3 coaches on your right, and one of those coaches on both sides needs to also be emerald. So like you can see here, when you start to get to ruby and diamond rank, that means you are also building coaches. If you just want to sell products, you can do that and you can make commission, but that's not going to give you that passive income. Your passive income is going to come from building your coaches. So it's so easy to be a leader of followers, right? It's easy to become a coach and just get discount coaches that really don't want to work the business. They just like Shakeology. That's a leader of followers, and that's great, but that's not going to set you free financially. So when you think about being a leader, I want you to think of yourself as a leader of leaders. It sounds so weird to say out loud. It looks better on paper. So a leader of leaders, right? You are somebody that is growing your own business and you are helping your coaches also grow their businesses. You are building leaders, because the point is to get these, let's say 4 or 5 people, 4 or 5 of your own coaches that are also rocking their own business. That's what's going to set you free, because once they start building their own businesses and they don't need you anymore, which is the point, then you start to see the impact, not only in the amount of lives changed, but also in the money that you're making. So diamond, this is where everything starts to really take off. So diamond is where you have 4 coaches on your left, 4 coaches on your right, and then one of those on each side is emerald. If this looks overwhelming, just break it down as, it's just you get emerald by getting 2 coaches. You get diamond by getting emerald 1, 2, 3, like 4 times. So I did not think it was possible to get to diamond when I first started, and I really struggled with the mindset part of it. But as soon as I had that thought, I told myself I was going to prove myself wrong. So I hustled, made it happen. I got to diamond in 3 months. It is possible. You just need to believe that it's going to happen, and you need to focus on your own journey. Emerald and ruby, that these are the 2 starting ranks. Actually, let's go into the next one, volume. Yeah, because I can talk about it there. So this is where, again, the passive income starts to come into play. So once you have emerald and you have 1 coach on either leg, this is how you start to make team cycle bonuses, right? So your personal volume, that's the volume that you get from everything that you order and everything that your customers order, right? So let's say if you sell a challenge pack to somebody that does not want to be a coach, you will get direct commission from them. You get money in your pocket the following Thursday, which is great. That's a very instant gratification method. But I want you to focus on building coaches and building, even if they're just discount coaches, right? So they're just signing up because they want that 25% off discount, which is what you get when you're a coach. I want you to focus on building coaches, because when you sign up a new coach, you don't get direct commission, but you get volume points. And that volume is what really like skyrockets your business. And here's how it breaks down. So let's say you have a couple of coaches on your left leg and a couple of coaches on your right leg. So everything that they're ordering is building volume underneath you. TV is total volume. So that's everything underneath you that's being accumulated. So when you get to 100 volume points on your weak leg and 200 volume points on your strong leg, so you have 200 and 100. So when that happens from everything that your coaches are doing underneath you, those two, that 200 and that 100, they turn into a team cycle bonus. So that for, let's see up here, for Emerald and Ruby, that's $14 per cycle bonus. And for Diamond, it's $16, which might sound crazy right now. So who cares about $14, right? This is a big deal because as you're growing your business and you start accumulating more coaches and they start accumulating more coaches, and then those coaches start getting more coaches, you get a piece of all of that volume. So there's going to be a lot going on underneath you, not only from your own personally sponsored coaches, but also from coaches that your upline is placing underneath you, and also from the coaches that your new coaches start to bring on. This is a process, right? It all builds on top of each other, and it takes time. That's why most people quit, because they want that instant gratification, and you can get it. If you are busting your tail, you're going to get there a lot faster. But as long as you're consistent, you're going to get there regardless. And I want that to be top notch in your head, right? As long as you don't quit, you are going to succeed. So these volume points underneath you and team cycle bonus, that's where that residual income, that passive income starts to build, because you can get an unlimited amount of team cycle bonuses every week. So I checked my coach office before I got on here, and I think I made $220 in team cycle bonuses just from this week. And I only sold one challenge pack this week. So all of that money that I made from this week only, that's from the coaches below me and from their coaches. So team cycle bonuses is where your business is going to grow. And it also means that you're helping people, right? Helping people is the name of the game. Helping to change lives is the name of the game. So as long as you're doing that, you're going to start seeing that reward. And when I first started and I got my first $14 cycle bonus, I was so mad because I thought that I was wasting my time, but it builds. And now here I am getting a couple hundred every week just from what my coaches underneath me are doing. Trust the process. I promise you it's going to pay off. And I think that's everything that I have. I'm going to reiterate real quick. Let's see if it's here. It's probably not. Nope. Why would I do that? Merp. All right. Well, I was going to pull up the activity tracker again just to kind of show one more time what it looks like. And I'm going to do that because now I'm on a mission. There it is. Okay. So again, I'm going to harp on this until the end of time. Your business activity tracker. This is what's going to change your business. This is what's going to help you stay consistent and help you make, it ensures that you're doing all of the vital things every day. You're being proof of the product, you're following up with other people, you're doing your personal development, you're reaching out to your team. This is in the team files on our page. So like you saw me go here. Oh yeah, and congrats to Veronica for being the coach of the week and being freaking awesome. I know, our newest Emerald. So yeah, if you go to files and then go to Bang & Biz Tracker, it's going to pull it up. You can actually like do it digitally. I like to do hard copies, but the point of this, you should be every single day doing these things. Okay. It tells you exactly what to do. Make sure you're working out, drinking your shake, connecting with people, posting on your stories, inviting people to your challenge group, our challenge group, or to the coaching opportunity. The point is to be consistent, right? So as long as you're doing these things every single day, you're going to see results. And if you have not seen this yet, don't worry. We're going to talk about it on our first call. All right, last thing to say, and then I'm done. See how our leaderboard is blank? So it's August 1st. Everybody starts at 0 when it comes to Success Club. So this is a fresh start. It's a brand new chance to be the most amazing coach that you can be. So I want you to focus this month on changing at least 3 lives. And right now we have the promo going on. As long as you're an active coach, then today you got those 3 promo codes in your email for $10 off. Utilize them, talk about them, brag about them. We have our Morning Meltdown Challenge packs on special again this month. So they're only $160. So $160 for the challenge pack plus $10 off for those promo codes. Hype this up. You know, change at least 3 lives so that you will be on this leaderboard and you can start truly growing your business. Let's see. Okay, stop this. Does anybody, we have a couple minutes left. Does anybody have any immediate questions for me? And it's okay if you don't. I don't know where Gina went. Veronica, I know that you probably don't have any questions because you've heard most of this before, but now the goal is that you start building this for yourself so that we can get your new coaches on board and really start working with them to do the same thing, you know? Okay, if nobody has any, if nobody has any other questions, hold on, I'm just gonna do a boomerang real quick and then we can go on with our lives. So can everybody just jump around a little bit? Do whatever you think a boomerang should do.
All right.
Yes, I will tag all of you and then you can share it to your story as well. All right, if there's no other questions, thank you so much for being here. So on Saturday morning, I leave for 2 weeks of Army training. I still plan on doing our calls at the same time on Thursdays, but if I get a little caught up, I will definitely let you know if there's going to be any changes. Any questions that you have, post them in the group. Utilize our team page and also Team Destined to reach out to people, connect with them, ask questions, and just grow, right? Because that's what we're here to do. So have a good night, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see all your beautiful faces soon. See ya.
Bye.